Hey everyone, and welcome to the $1 Million Portfolio Journey. It is 2nd of June, Monday, 2nd of June 2025, and it's about 3:15 here in London. It's a very sunny and beautiful day here in London, and I'm gonna do my investment for today. So what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be investing another £200 into the stock market. I'm going to be doing it through my SIPP, and I'm going to be investing into MicroStrategy to try and get my position up to 80 units. So my ultimate target is to get my position of MicroStrategy to 200 units. So I'm getting there very slowly but surely. I'm investing every day to try and hit that goal. So before we do that, let's have a look at the portfolio, see how things stand. So at the moment, the general investment account is just over 48 grand. So at its peak, just about a week and a half ago, is hitting about 52, 53 grand. So things have gone down since then. My stocks and shares ISA is just under 26k. So at its peak, it was around 27, 28k. And my self-invested personal pension is around just under 44k. So at its peak, it was nearly hitting 49k. So things have started to come down, but I'm not too concerned. I'm just going to keep on investing and try to hit my targets, which are 500 units in Tesla, 200 units in MicroStrategy, and 200 units in Nvidia. So before we do that, let's go in and have a look at how each company is doing. So Tesla today is trading around $337. If I look at the daily change, it's down about 2.5%. So it's a good buying opportunity. And last 3 months, it's up around 25%, maximum up around 474%. But as you can see, it's off its high, so again there's a discount available. So let's have a look at MicroStrategy now. So MicroStrategy trading 371. Today is kind of flat, 0.66. Last 3 months up around 35%. By its peak, it was up around 53%, and maximum is up around 2,800%. But again, it's off its peak, and I think there's like opportunity for growth here, especially during the long term. So let's have a look at Nvidia now and see how it's doing. So Nvidia is up around 1% today, trading at $136.48. 3 months is up around 18%, and maximum is up around 1,450%. But again, it's off its highs of around 1,600+%. So again, this is like a long-term company which I'm purchasing. So I'm not too concerned about the daily fluctuation, weekly, monthly. I'm more concerned like the valuation that's going to be happening between 5 and 10 years. So those are the companies. So let's go into MicroStrategy and let's put in a buy order for £200. So that's going to give me 0.7254 shares. So I'm going to review the order and confirm the buy. Okay, so that's gone through. So 0.7259, 72.59. So that's done. I'm going to update my portfolio. So plus 0.7259. Okay, so let's have a look at the progress made so far. So Tesla, I haven't been buying for a while now, but I have just over 450 shares. MicroStrategy, I have over 80 shares now, which is great. And Nvidia, I have just over 34 shares. And my target for Tesla is 500 shares. My target for MicroStrategy is 200 shares, and my target for Nvidia is 200 shares. In terms of percentage, I'm 90% of the way there. for Tesla, 40% of the way there for MicroStrategy, and 17% of the way there for Nvidia. So I have a long way to go, but to be honest with you, I think I'm doing quite well. I've hit the halfway. Like, when you blend everything together, I'm more than halfway there, because I've got 90% of Tesla, 40% of MicroStrategy, and 17% of Nvidia. So I've hit the halfway line, and it's just a matter now of just waiting and just investing patiently, aggressively, not looking at the daily price movements and getting emotional, but just trying to increase your bag as much as possible. So that's my main concern at the moment, trying to get there as soon as possible. So let's go back to the portfolio and have a look at how things stand. So general investment account, just over 48. Stocks and shares ISA, just under 26k. Self-invested personal pension, just under 44k. So again, going in the right direction. Tomorrow I'm going to be investing another £200 into MicroStrategy. So I'm going to keep on investing into MicroStrategy until I reach 100. Then I'll make a decision whether to top up my Tesla or my Nvidia position. So that's the portfolio update and the investment for today. For anyone who's new to my channel, this channel is all about long-term investing and trying to get the portfolio to grow to $1 million as soon as possible. I don't want to wait 40 years or 50 years, and I don't want to invest in any index funds, but basically I'm trying to get to $1 million as soon as possible. And I have 4 very, very simple rules. Rule number 1 is I invest long term. So whatever I buy now, I'm going to keep it for 5 years, and I'm not gonna sell for 5 years, and I'm gonna try and keep it for 10 years. So rule number 2 is I'm a very aggressive investor, so I invest anything between $200 and $500 every day the market is open. And rule number 3 is I'm very volatile investor, so I only invest in volatile companies like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia. I don't really invest in index funds because I've done a deep dive on these companies, and I think they are going to be the future. Like in 5-10 years time, they're going to be the leading companies in the world. And rule number 4, I try to invest in a tax efficient way. So whenever I have money available, I always invest it in my ISA or my SIPP, and then I top up my family's ISA and SIPP as well. Then anything after that, I invest in my general investment account. So tax-free accounts take priority, SIPPs and ISAs take priority, junior SIPPs, junior ISAs take priority before anything else. So if you enjoy these videos, if you enjoy these updates, please join and subscribe to the channel, because I'm trying to grow this community as much as possible. There's a lot of people here in London who don't really invest in the stock market. They're investing in property, which is good, but I think you should diversify into stocks, especially if you know what you're doing. It's a great way to minimize your taxation, because with property you'll have to pay a lot of capital gains tax, you'll have to pay a lot of inheritance tax. But if you can actually invest through your ISA and your SIPP and get exposure to companies like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia, then I think it's a great opportunity for people in London to really, really excel and grow their wealth. They've grown their wealth through property development, through property purchases, so that's great. But I think Bitcoin is going to be the future. I think AI is going to be the future. I think autonomy, robotics, those things are going to be the future. So we need to try and invest in those areas as well, and not just property. So if you enjoy these videos, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you tomorrow, where I'll be investing another £200 into the stock market, into my SIPP, and I will be buying MicroStrategy then as well. So until then, have a great day.